This is Grandpa Gamer here again, doing another video about hard drive erasing. And this is a controversial video because everybody's going to say that I'm wrong, but I proved already that I'm right. I can't show you that because now I'm using my cell phone, and I had a testing unit that I used with the monitor, and the testing unit went out, the motherboard went out, and this and that. And I don't have a testing unit anymore, but I just have in my mind that I know that I'm right, because I've done this before many times, and I've proved that I'm right. Okay, if you have an old style hard drive, the SATA with the round disk, the 5400 RPM or the 7200 RPM, and you want to erase those hard drives, you can use a program that's downloadable onto a blank disk or a USB called DBAN. Or there's other ones you can download or buy called White Canyon. DBAN is free, but then you have White Canyon, and you have other various ones, and they wipe SATA hard drives. But if you're going to wipe a solid state hard drive, that's what we're talking about here, they have to be wiped in blocks. And no matter what they say on YouTube, there's about 50 to 100 people that swear you can just use DBAN and it'll wipe a solid state drive. I proved that once because I did wipe it with DBAN. I had a USB DBAN, I wiped the solid state, then I went to reinstall Windows. And Windows warned me before on a black screen I got the white letters. You have a previous version of Windows installed already. That is being placed in Windows old folder, Win old. And now we're installing a new copy of Windows 10. But the old copy was still there with the Trojan horses and the viruses. And there's 1,000 experts on YouTube that are going to disagree with me. I just watched one guy. He's in Arizona, and he swears, but you have to wipe them in blocks. And the only thing that I found that does that, there might be other ones, this is just one that does that, Destruct Pro, a USB key. And here's a picture of it right here, except this is the wrong picture, because this is for destruct, the regular destruct, that works just like DBAN. And it won't erase the solid state. You need destruct Pro. They wipe the solid state drives in blocks. So I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but if you go to eBay and you find one that actually says Destruct Pro on the box, and when you open up the key, it will say Destruct Pro 2 on the key. Those are the ones you want, and they wipe solid state drives, and they wipe them on blocks. And they will remove all your data information if you have stuff that you don't want anybody to see ever. And if you have Trojan horses and viruses, they are guaranteed to wipe it in blocks. That's the only one I've ever used in my entire life since I retired. As I was learning, I found out the hard way. But now that I know, in the past 11 years, it's Destruct Pro. I have 3 of those in my home, just in case one fails. I've got 3, and they work like a charmer. And if you want to know how to use the Destruct Pro, when you shut your PC down and turn it off, then you press usually the F12 key on your keyboard. You keep pressing it as you restart, and it will take you to a boot box that comes in the middle of the screen. That's quick boot. And you can either boot from an SATA old style hard drive, you can boot from your USB, you can boot from this, you can boot from the solid state drive itself, but you want to boot from Destruct Pro. And you'll see, so you use the buttons on your keyboard, up and down buttons. And when you hit Destruct Pro, then you press Enter. And it will bring you to Destruct Pro, usually 2 versions of Destruct Pro. One is regular Destruct Pro, another one is Destruct Pro Mod Reset. So you use the L button to highlight Destruct Pro, and that usually works. But if it doesn't work because you have an issue with your motherboard BIOS that's blocking something, then try the mod reset, and that will work. And it will take you to a page where you do this, and you can wipe the hard drives. This is Grandpa Gamer signing off again. And just to let you know, when I get a better camera set up that has cameras and a better new testing unit where I can just use that for testing and a nice workbench, I'll be showing you more stuff with very more expertly than I am now. And you'll be seeing everything just like it is. Okay, this is Grandpa Gamer signing off.